dear. 25. That would be grand. That would be grab-a-grand. Blah. So, in terms of progress, the furthest we have got is we have opened the antechamber, but we have not been able to make it into the antechamber, for there was no route on the one attempt that we opened the antechamber from the secret garden. That is where we got to. We have an allowance. We have £2. We have 2 gems. We've opened 2 letters, so 2 safes we've opened. There's one more safe that I'm aware of that I've not been able to open, and that one is in the office. I am making a wish each day. I don't know what it does. It's not done anything so far. What a well-placed foundation. It is certainly placed. Is it well-placed? I mean, I don't know if it points a different orientation in each playthrough, but it's pointing forwards, which is nice. It's not bad, I guess. I think Noodle was saying that he had his, like, there. There is a lift shaft that seems to go down. But I don't know how to make that work. Bit higher up in the ranks would have been better. I agree. Yes. But I guess there's nothing you can do about it now. It is done. I don't know if there's going to be an opportunity to move it at some point. I guess not, but we shall see. We have seen, I think, all the rooms in the outer room now. So I guess it's a choice of what we want. We've opened the safe in the shelter. Was there anything else in the shelter that I needed? Not sure. Negative effects of 3 red rooms is kinda nice. Shelter, and what other letter? We've read the one in the boudoir. The boudoir. What do I want to do? I want to do... The shrine is tempting. We got a thing last time that we didn't actually end up using regarding food. We could try that again. I might take the shrine. Wow, analysis paralysis this early. I thought something I might do on the stream. A new channel points reward that would be analysis. That would be called maybe analysis paralysis, and it would start the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire 30-second clock, in which time I have to make a decision if it's redeemed. But I've not done that today. It may be a future thing. I'm going to take the shelter. Probably didn't actually need to go into it to trigger it, but I have taken it now. Was there anything else here that I wanted to see? I did also have a thought about the shelter's a nice free gem. It is indeed, yes. It is a nice free gem, isn't it? That I definitely remembered. Oh shit, where's my pen gone? There it is. Okay, I would like, actually, just a yes or a no. Do I want that yet? No, I don't. I was going to ask for something, but I've decided against it. We read that, which seems to be, as I recall, the 3 of you are down there, so I guess this was my mother who was down here. And maybe her publishing pals, I think, based on what we read in the articles. Obviously, I am learning the game, so no spoilers, please. And no assistance unless asked for. So I'm sure you're aware it's the best way to play a game. Let's go into the house then, find out what we get today. Seems more mysterious music-wise today than usual. Maybe it's because we had the shelter. It is a mysterious room. Go west. That's not the right button. Storeroom isn't a bad start, I guess. Or maybe Nook to go forward. Gives a key. I'll take Nook. Man, I don't think there's anything new in here worth seeing. I've got almost the entire puzzle of this, the art puzzle, apart from one letter, which I'm pretty sure is a C for count. Could be mount. But it's so far I've got, if we ount small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. And I've already used 2 dates to crack 2 safes. Don't know what the ount small gates is about. I'm assuming it's count. Count small gates. I don't know. I don't know how mount small gates would mean anything. I don't know. What rooms we upgraded? The storeroom was upgraded. Yes, the courtyard was upgraded to a corridor yard. There was another one we've upgraded. Climb over the gates. I can't jump. He's so easy. He's 14 years old. He can climb. And they're really short. So far, I guess I've seen 2 small gates, which is the one to the west path and the one to the orchard, which I've not opened yet. At 14, I was climbing everything. Climbing and making injuries. Making injuries. Pantry? They're not great in terms of pathing, are they? I'm going to take the pantry, I guess. Am I? I don't think I am, actually. I think I might take the hallway. Closet. I know we lose out on an item for doing so. I've not really any desire. Like, I can... Hello, Purple Traitor. You were here earlier. Did you go back on a call? Cloister! The smallest of fences. And an annoyingly inaccessible dig spot. I'm sure I can get into it. I don't know how. We'll see if we draft it today. I'm going to take the closet and get some items. A dice and a die. No, a dice and a key. a die and a key. My God! Today is the wrong day to be streaming. My package has been delivered in the mail room. That feels like a terrible place to put it, though. That's really going to block me off. I might hope to draft that later. That's also not great, though. We've only got 1 room off of that. Breathe in and out. Or do we just fuck it and say, hope we get lucky off the other entrance hall room? Spare room. These 2 dead ends and 1... I could re-roll now. That seems like a waste. I'm going to take mailroom. We've got a die, so I can re-roll later when we actually need to. What's in the box? 2 gems and a sleeping mask. Okay. That's nice. Okay. Get some bedrooms then. It does feel with this game compared to other roguelikes that I've played, it's harder to capitalize on the RNG. Like in things like Hades, where you're offered a certain boon that like increases your special or whatever, and then you start to build more and more on your special. It feels harder to do that in a game like in this game compared to that one. Maybe I'm just not seeing the synergy too well yet, but that is my experience. Okay. You're taking the mail room as well. A good affirmation. Security. That's early for security. Kind of want to save the gem for now. I'll take the hallway for now, I think. So we can get our gem count up a bit. In this one, you learn about the synergies and you upgrade the rooms. You gain more knowledge of the puzzles. Kind of what Hades does in a different way. Kind of, yeah. But like, I find that like if there's something about like now that we've got the eye mask, we need to be very much hunting for bedrooms. But like, there's nothing that's gonna increase our likelihood of getting bedrooms, really. I don't think, or at least not that I've spotted. Hello, bedroom. Yeah, go on then. Capitalize on the synergy. I have no idea what to do. Well, I mean, I know what to do, but I have no idea what any of these words are. I need to either print this or transcribe it and have it above my desk as I'm working. In games like Hades, the character gets experience. In Blueprints, you get the experience. Yeah, I know that you get experience and you can level yourself up, but it seems like less opportunity to capitalize on individual run strengths. Good amount of permanent progression in the game, yeah. Yeah, kept behind locked doors. Because the the shaded word, the shaded letters make their own word. And I do wonder if there's some cryptic element to this as well. The Baron's Bafflers are a super rare find, really. Most people don't even find it. Interesting. And this is the only time that we've dug where the hole has persisted. We've dug before in the room for the treasure map, and it's gone away the following time. This one has not. Like I say, I'm not desperate to solve it immediately, and I'm going to be looking at it for hours before I do. That kind of word puzzle does not sit especially well with me. Like crossword clues, I don't get on with particularly well. I feel like I'm getting better at... Oh, there's a gem there. Better at word games. Playing Wordle and Word Salad each day. I think I'm getting a bit better at word like finding puzzles. But like crossword clue kind of things, not particularly strong at. don't mind the pantry being there. That's okay. Ooh, that's actually not great, is it? Ooh, I'm going to need to get lucky with this pull. I've got to die. I'm going to need to make sure I don't cut myself off. Drawing room. That's absolutely terrible placement for the drawing room. The chapel is the only one that is going to not kill the game, so I guess I better take it. Not going to re-roll. Oh wow, the music stopped in the chapel. Since the first time I've been in here, I'm sure there's some kind of puzzle to do here. No idea what it is. I've noticed that the numbers on each of these are not necessarily in the right order. Oh shit. Oh god! Breakthrough. Last run, we opened the tomb. And in the tomb, there were statues that looked very much like these. And you could move the things that they were carrying in their hands, either up or down. And so, with the hats, yes, with the hats. So I wonder if, maybe, I adjust these in order of the numbers on these. So what is 1? Hats! Aha! They'll save every one of us. So, hat number 1 is the farmer with the hoe. Insert Leonardo DiCaprio meme here, yep. Or what's her name with the maths. Number 2, is this number 2? Number 2 will be the chef. Number 3 will be the also farmer, but with the pitchfork. Four will be the chimney sweep. Oh no, my pen's not working. Five will be the maid. Six, farmer with the hoe. 6 will be the rider. Is that a rider? Looks like a rider. And then 7 will be the angel. Rider, I hardly knew her. Okay, well then, that's a lead, isn't it? We'll have to redraw the tomb. Pumpkinberry, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, friends, to the Bacon Stop.
It's the play bus! But where does it go? Where does it stop? Watch for the sign of the
It's the Bacon Stop. Hello friends, welcome to the Bacon Stop. We are playing Blue Prince today. How was Dune Awakening? Play bus, help me out again, I'm old. It's a reference from the childhood of many British people. Hello Jormungandr, hello Robert Payne, hello Christine Plum, hello Riviera Leon, hello Dinah Divine. Welcome everybody, how are we this evening? It's been 84 years. We are playing Blue Prince, which I know that Pumpkinberry has played a lot of recently. And I'm assuming as good as completed it. We have just, this instant, had a breakthrough in the chapel. And as a result of such a breakthrough, we're going to need to redraw the tomb on a future run. Do we still have the Perrin Initiative, or Elite for that matter? I don't know what those words mean. Are those Star Wars words? I know some Star Wars, but I'm not like a diehard fan. I don't know what they mean. Right then, we need to not put the guest bedroom in, otherwise this run will be over. Corryard will connect up. It's in space. A space word. There we go. I think I'm leaning towards security. I think it's a little early to put the Corryard in because we can save those unlocked doors for later. Security will open up the foundation as well. I'm still with the Corryard, but we'll go security. Thank you also for the follow. I saw you follow Robert Payne. I don't normally call people out, but you've been in chat and you've been saying hello, so I don't mind doing that. But we do have anonymous follows here, so if you do want to follow discreetly and not get called out for it, then you will be able to do such a thing. And as a new follow, you get enough points for a sausage flash, as our new friend Hooded Wastakan learnt earlier, which is definitely not meant to be announced. Hooded was taken. I am on my orange right then, and so I guess we'll fill in this gap. Oh, I should
probably turn down the security of the KK card system. Given that we didn't have a key card, or then the power is on, or we turn down low. Blobby blobby blobby, blob blob, blob blobby blob blob, blob 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 blob,
blobby blob. Thank you for the blobby voice. If you're not British, that won't make any sense to you. Nurses station, that's what we've upgraded. We've upgraded the nursery to the nurses station, but that needs to go later. It's got to be the observatory, I think. Den feels like a waste. And I've got quite a few stars. My sausage was swallowed by Noel Edmonds' nightmare spotty. What? I saw a clip on TikTok yesterday of a new documentary about Noel Edmonds, I think. It was Noel Edmonds and Rob Brydon. And Noel Edmonds was lying on a bed and he had some crystals hovering over him, dangling over him, and he was having a crystal bed. Noel Edmonds went entirely off the deep end in terms of mad shit. One of the most famous people in the United Kingdom in the 90s. Like 20 million views for Noel's house party every Saturday. And now he's taking crystal beds. And doing... I don't know if he still does this, but once upon a time, he used to have a pet therapy phone line. And you could request Noel Edmonds off of 90s British television to call up and talk to your pet down the phone about your pet's problems. You just fill in a form, and then one day Noel Edmonds might call you up and say, put me on with the cat. And then you hold your phone next to your cat, and Noel Edmonds will talk to your cat. That's a thing. A key and 5 diamonds. That is not bad. He was a funny old dealer indeed. I am also making a note of where the chess pieces are. I don't know why, but I feel it's important. Hello, Later Taters. Coming out of Lurk to say, I used to call Noel No Lemons when I was a kid. No lemons. Maybe he has no lemons. We can't be sure. Now then, the pool is an interesting one. No Lemons is on the telly. Following your gut with this game is always a good idea. Careful, Hooded. That's borderline backseating. If I say the pool is a good idea and you say follow your gut, I'll let you off this time. I'm leaning to, I mean, the pool does open up all the branches and adds rooms to the draft pool, which are interesting. I've put the pump room in before, but I've not been able to power it. So maybe today is the day. Yeah. Wastican doesn't know your intestines. I mean, my intestines are now... I was just about to say something which feels very weird, but I think is kind of a way of putting it. I had my appendix removed a couple of months ago, and now I guess I feel like my intestines have been circumcised. Has anyone ever thought of having an appendectomy as having your intestines circumcised? Because I kind of think that's what it is. Add quote. I mean, you can do it. You're a mod. You can do it. Is there anything worth having in here? I don't think so. I want to go, like, I think there's something to get for draining the pool, but I don't know what it is. Or maybe even raising the pool. I don't know. It's a little worm, not a hood. I had a reverse ileostomy. Can sort of relate. I don't know what an ileostomy is. Flood the house. Give me 2 minutes to finish dinner, and then I'll add the quote about the circumcision. Parlor. The boudoir. We should take bedrooms because we have the eye mask, but that's bad placement for the boudoir. The parlor would let us go forwards. Unironically, people have asked me if I've been circumcised because of your name. Hooded was taken. That's funny. External interiors. Was Hobbits 2 minutes up yet? What? Oh, the dinner. I'm going to put the parlor in to keep this path alive. Right then, what's the puzzle today? We have boxes next to this box contain gems. Well, there's only one box next to this box. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes next to this box contain gems. That leads me to think that it has to be the white box, because that's the only way that you whittle that down to 1, and it would match the schema of at least 1 truth, 1 lie, because then this one would be a lie. Because if the white one is true, you don't know which one it is. So it's got to be the white one. He's a bloody genius. Onwards, then. That's locked. Ooh, do I risk... 3 keys. Tell me the quote. What did I even say? Has anyone ever considered that having your appendix removed is having your intestines circumcised? You can paraphrase if you wish. 44 steps. I'm just going to see if this one's open. I know it's going to cost me a step. It's open. That's interesting. The den is not a bad one to put there. I'm going to do that. I've had my intestines circumcised. That's locked. Now then, we have the shelter, so we can actually do this one without being ruined. The 100th quote. There we go. Some kind of football man. Don't even know why I said that. Sheltered. I'm going to explain to you what a scrotum is. Sweep. The locker room will spread keys throughout the house. And does contain a lot of lockers that you can unlock with keys. Oh, it'd be so good if we can get a conference room there, though. Or not there, but, you know, somewhere before we do the locker room. 2 gems for the passageway. It's not a bad placement for the passageway there. Maybe like 1 more further north would be good. Got a lot of options there, though. I'll clip the quote later. Clip. Like having a circumcision. I think I am going to take the passageway here. It's expensive, 2 gems. We've got 11 though. Now before we go in there, I'm just going to see what we can have. This one's also unlocked. What the hell? Boiler room. Oh, that's incredibly tempting. Because I really we've solved the periodic table puzzle in the laboratory, but we've not been able to actually pull the we haven't got power to the laboratory yet. I do also want to put these bedrooms in because it's going to give me more steps with the eye mask, but this will lead me forward still. Costs a gem. And click the Wastican, yes. Or I didn't realise that was taken was a set of words that existed. That's locked. That's also locked. This will put me on rank 8, so if we pull a dining room after we get here, then we get a bunch more steps. There's a decent amount to spread here. It's quite far up. Does mean I have to go back a bunch and get them all if I do want them. 7 gems left. I'm spending them quickly. And that's a keycard door. So we need to... no, that's the car key. I thought that was the vault key. I've picked up the vault key a couple of times, the safety deposit box key, but I've not yet opened the safety deposit box. So we can't use that. Does contain power though. That's good to know. Okay. Now then, do I use a key here or do I go back to the passageway and see what I can open from there? 38 steps. We're not doing terribly for steps, and if we do pull a dining room, we'll get a load more. That's locked. This is not locked. The archive. Oh, but also... Oh, shit. Oh, no. I didn't check for power. I think it's got to be the archives, though. Because, again, that's a 4-door room. And I'm unsheltered from it. There is power. I mean, I guess what I should do really is... oh, is there power in the dark room? Yes, there is. Oh, God. I've made a mistake here, haven't I? I really should have... sent power this way before I moved too far. Oh, it cost me 2 steps. Well, 4 really, I guess. Oops. Oops. Now I need to do this, don't I? This is how it works. Yes. Okay. And then I can turn it back to open the door. Yes. Power gets distributed through here, and through here, and through the archives. I'm just going to try this door first and see... That's locked. Okay. That's key carded. Nothing worth picking up here. We've read all the books. Have fun getting your inheritance. See you, Robert Payne. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, cool. Oh, really? Wait, what does that mean? That means that power... Interesting. So this is the first time we've actually drafted a room with the power running to it. Does that just mean it can... But that's a dead end, so the power's not going to go through that room. But we get something for having power there? Now's not a bad time for the commissary. Only one way to find out. Yeah, it's very tempting to do that because it's lit up and new. But it is a dead end. We've got quite a lot of options, though. We've got the archives, passageway, boiler room. We can even go back to the den and the parlor and the foundation as well. I've done it. Oh, is this what gets powered? Oh, more swapping options. Swap steps. Oh, what? Exchange all of my steps with all of my diamonds? Okay, dangerous. Swap. Oh. Ooh. Swapped all of my remaining stars with my allowance permanently. Remaining stars? Because stars don't go away unless it's stars that I've not used today. I don't know how that works. Die cleaning. Exchange my keys with my dice. Interesting. Not something I'm desperate to do right now, but good to know that's an option. If I find myself rolling in diamonds at some point and need some steps, that's good to know. I don't think I need to do any of these. Well, I mean, we've got 3, 6, and 5. They're all pretty even as it is in terms of how many we've got of each. Back to the archives. Now, was this... So this is south. And it's open. Coin post on the table, thank you. God, the power to the furnace as well means something. Oh no. I've suddenly opened an entire world for myself in terms of things that can have power. This feels like a really good place to put the nurse's station. Because it's far up the house, and it means that I can go back to the laundry, swap my steps for gems, gives me 6 steps, and then come back in here and get that back up to 20. Now you think with portals. I think it's gotta be. I will put that there. What are we doing with 29 gems? Buying all the green rooms! However, it is tempting to not do that yet, because like we said, that's a lot. That is a lot of gems. We're having 29 gems, of course. I will bring that down to... I'll walk around until that gets down to 20. Oh, I mean, I'll tell you what we could do, is we could swap them for keys. In the laundry. We don't have the money to do that, but... if we do have the money at some point, then we could swap them for keys if we need them. Because there are a few locked doors here. But having gems is not a bad thing. But I think I might just explore a bit further. Because if we do that, we're going to lose 9 steps. And 29 gems is a lot. One thing I do need to be careful of, though, is to not get myself down to no gems, because it's swapping the gems with the steps. And I need enough to actually get back to the nurse's station. We can't use that door because we don't have the thing. So... this way, I think we tried... did we try this one? This one is locked. That's southbound. The pump room. would connect that back up to there, blocks off that section, but does control water flow through the estate. And this is a new thing that we're actually going to be able to do, so that's very tempting. Cloister would obviously open up a whole bunch. Would put us on 2 steps in the laundry room. The cloister's not going to have any power to it either. We can still go off the locker room. We can still go off the archives if we can power it down. Cloister does set us to 2 gems. It's still doable. We can go then back to the laundry room and do that laundering, and then get back to the nurse's station to top up. But yeah, it does indeed. Right, so reserve tank. So this is the first time I've actually been able to use this. I want to... There was something about draining the reservoir. We could also do something with the fountain as well. The greenhouse we don't have. The kitchen we don't have. I want to drain the pool. So with the pool selected, that goes into... So the pool is number 6, right? Pool. That goes into there, which goes into here. Goes into... Wait, hang on. So this is... well, let me just see what happens when I do this. Oops. Nothing. Tank 1... Fill? Oh, I see. Wait. Water source selection. So did that do it? But it still says there's a load of water in it. Right, okay, so if I... Can I deselect that? That's not doing anything. Pardon me. Well, we've flooded the greenhouse. The pump room, because pumping is farting. There's this big tank behind me here. It's the reserve tank. And tank 1 is that one. But then how do I get the pool water into... Looks like they changed the power pump room. Feel like the reserve tank controls used to be different. Okay, so this is still just one of these options. Tank 1. So pool. I'm assuming these 6 relate to these 6 here. That would make sense. Unless it's backwards. Because this goes low, medium, high. We've got low, medium, high there. Maybe it's this one? God damn it. I don't think that's doing anything. And that's also not doing anything. Well, we put water into the greenhouse, so how do I get water out the pool? Pump control. And I read the book on this. How do I make it go? God damn it. When we actually get power to the pond, we don't know how to use it. Okay, let me... God damn it. Let me reset these. Pump control. Okay. So that takes water from the greenhouse. So I've been able to do that. Because that's connected to there. Oh, wait. No, so that would mean... Okay, so that's the pump that controls the pool, which I can't get to. So if we... What does this then do if I... Does nothing because this does not have a path to there because it's got to go through here. Wait, hang on, how do I get to... That goes into there, but then how do I get that out of there? Oh, tank 1 drain. Right. Not reserve tank drain. Gonna burst. Right, let me see. So that worked because that is connected to there, which is the greenhouse. So maybe that's not true. So that's the pool. And that goes into there. But then I can't control that pump. At least I don't think I can I? Oh my god, can I? Fuck off! Oh my god! Okay, fine. Oh, thank god. Was that what you wanted to... Was that what you were bursting about? So that's the wrong way. So I need to go... Okay, so that's draining the pool. We could then just put that into the greenhouse. I'm curious about what happens when we drain the aquarium as well. Feels like a really shitty thing to do. Oh shit, the ads are about to start. I guess we'd better take a break then, hadn't we? Please don't kill the fish. I will try my best to not kill the fish. And drain the pool. We've drained the pool! We will find out what draining the pool means after the break. I will see you in 3 minutes. Bye! Press the button. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ads over. Welcome back to Blueprints. During the ad break, I just stepped outside to pick up a new delivery that I've received. A hose gun. A hose gun. So I can fire water at the garden. Because at the moment there's nothing on the end of the hose that we have. So if you want to use it, you just got to turn it on and off at the tap every time. So now we can just leave it on and spray when we need to. Hooray! Middle class purchases. Point it at the neighbours, yes. Right then, we've drained the pool. How exciting. Where is the pool? It is a few steps back, but that's okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just wondering when the best time to pop this laundry is. I think I might do it now. Which way was it? Yeah, this way. So, Steps for gems. Cost £5. Go. $24 gems, 5 steps, and then go back to the nurse's station. Gets me 5. Oh, that doesn't really count then, does it? 20. Oh, shit, I should have gone in here before. I forgot about the 5 from the sleep mask. Okay, oh well, never mind. Coin purse too. Yes, where was that? Sorry, you did mention. Was it in the archives? Thank you. Laundry. Bugger. Oh, fuck. Well, that's fine. Oh, yes, there it is. Kind of makes sense, I guess, then, to just, get that back up to 20. To the pool, then. What's our prize for doing so? Money! Ah, lots of money. Look at this. Okay. And the coin purse. This is an extra one as well. Is that all we get for it? Just money? No secrets? No special things? Okay. Fair enough. Well then, in that case, I'm going to go back to the pump room. And I want to drain the reservoir. Because there was something about the reservoir. Can't really remember what it was. But we will see what we can do. Let's first of all refill the pool. By using the actual pump that is related to the pool. Tank 1 fill. Yes, because I want the reserve tank empty. Send that to the pool. Now then, how many units? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 units. So what are these extra ones about here? We have 6 units there. 10, 11, 12. Okay, that shouldn't be too much of a problem, I don't think. So, reservoir coming into this tank here. So if we just... Is that just going to go to both of them equally? Fills 1. Just fills 1? Oh, unless there's a thing on this side, is there? Yes, there is. Okay, fine. Okay, and then tank 1 drain. fill tank 1 again, but that's going to mean I need to go around here. Fountain as well, which I'm assuming is the one outside. And then we can send some of this to the reserve tank. Fountain, yeah. So we need 4 more units. So if we send some of this to the kitchen, which will be number 4, so that's going to be going here. So if we send, first of all, let me just, it's fine, deselect. So I think this means if we do this, and then the kitchen, yes, good. And then the reservoir is coming into the middle one. So that should just be fine to press that. Which one's that going into? That one? So we've drained the reservoir. Don't really know what that's done for us. Should maybe have actually done the fountain, because we actually have access to the fountain. Do it all again. I mean, tell you what, I will continue on a little bit and see what happens. The fountain that you keep throwing coins into. Yeah, I did. I mean, I'm assuming that's the one. I don't really think it's much of a fountain, though, is it? It's just a... Like, I don't remember there being a thing that's coming out of it. It's just a pond, I think. I'll leave that as it is for now and see what happens. Let's go back through the... Oh, we can't do the archives door. I have emptied the pool. Gave us a lot of money. Gave us £16. The thing is, if we drain the pool, if we drain the fountain, I'm trying to think if I have enough to get out of the house and back in again to the nurses station in 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we don't. Stop in bedroom. I mean, the bedroom will only give us 2, so the bedroom is kind of a free... No, the bedroom... No. All the bedroom means is that you don't lose steps going into and out of it. Doesn't actually get you a net gain. Mask, though, have already been in there. It only works on the first one. First time you go in it. First time you enter each bedroom. We'll continue exploring. We may find a dining room. Passageway door first. Yeah, it was tempting. Would be our second to last key. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, try and power the lab. Unfortunately, we do not have the lab here. It is tempting to re-roll. Corriard is an absolute waste here. Commissary. We have money. It's not terrible. Is there power in the locker room? I'm going to re-roll. Fuck it. Furnace again. Yeah, see, here's my problem. It does want me to take it, and I do kind of want to take it because apparently there's something that's powered in here. And I don't really know what it is. The vault will give us 40 quid. If we had the vault key, I would 100% be taking this. Given that we have 24 gems. Coin purse makes it like 57 coins. Yes, it does. Oh, for fuck's sake. First of 15 Tonys have been eaten. Well done. I'll scoff the rest of them before they go out of date. This will also make it more likely to draw red rooms, which will be annoying. We've drafted 3 of them already. The weight room is going to be an absolute... Actually, not necessarily. If we can get back to the nurse's station, might be okay. The gym will be annoying. I've done it. Oh, hello there. Just a key? Oh, just forged a key. I thought that was going to be a special one. It's just a key. Great. Thank you so much. Well, now we know. Okay, locker room.
Nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
I do indeed. Gonna back to the nurse's station first. Right, let's go through the locker room, which is not that way. Did I pick up the item from the dark room? Did I pick up the item from the dark room? Oh, I. Oh, I. A lockpick kit, nice. Might be useful. Boiler room. Yes, that's the pump room. Oh, bugger! Oh, shit. That means if we want to proceed, we've got to go back to the foundation. Might as well top myself up before I go, though. Okay, I've changed my mind. I'm going to drain the fountain. Because I know that I actually have access to the fountain. At least I think I do, if it's what I think it is. And then we'll deal with the reservoir later. How many units is the fountain? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, loads. So we better fill tank 1. There are 4 doors in the archive. One of them is electric lock. I guess we better do the rest of this then. So the fountain goes to the same place. That's fine then. Drain tank 1. Nope. That one. Oh, does that indicate the starting level? Okay, the fountain is drained. What does it mean, though? Let's go find out. I'll top myself up, I guess. Yeah, might as well. Dark room. Den. Pool. Water looks dirtier since it's been through the system. Observatory. Used to be a thing in the game which let you get infinite experiment triggers. Ooh, interesting. Security. And then through the chapel and the hallway. Okay. I'm gonna 1, 2. I'm only 4 steps away from being outside, so I'm just gonna do it to the foundation first, because maybe we get the dining room. Or the lab, which I'm not going to have power to. Nurse's station, whenever you open your map, lose 10 steps, then... Oh, really? Ah! Whenever you open your map, lose 10 steps. Jeez, that's painful. The first 10 times you open your map. I mean, still, that's very painful. Unless you have the nurse's station, which is very nice. 500 allowance and 500 stars? Shit. Wow. Yeah, that was broken. There is still a chance we could power the lab. Oh, I didn't check if the locker room had power. Should have done that. Actually, if we can get off the archives as well. Got no re-rolls. Maid's chamber. Kinda ugly. I might put the gym in there. I don't need to go in there right now. I'll just open it for now. I like the foyer. Maid's chamber was another 5 steps. You're right, it was. Now then. We've only drafted the foyer once. One, two, three, four, five, 6 to get back out once we go into the foyer. Count gates. There's nothing to interact with on these. I have the thing about the things. I made a note of Queen, Count, Lord, Baron, Major. The Count was the only one that was not written in red on that note. But I can't interact with any of these, can I? There's nothing. And also this does not say queen, but is the only one that is a queen. It looks like an anagram, but there's nothing I can do with you, though. There's nothing I can interact with there. Unless I need like a special item to do anything here. There's something about this room. I simply do not know what it is. Did he track these hands? These hands? What do you mean? Oh! No, I've not been making a note of where they're pointing. This one's obviously telling me to go this way. We weren't able to open this one before because it was a dead end. I'm assuming this just leads onto a normal room, but we'll draft it. Maid's chamber will give me another couple of options. They're telling you to go to the BTS door. We'll lose 2 spaces for rooms if we take the guest bedroom. We don't lose our less likely to find items laying around the house, though. Be nice if we could get a utility closet at some point to turn off the powered doors. Guest bedroom would give me 15. Still got a door off the gym. But that is actually... Is that the only door we have available that we can open? Gives us another 5. Her ladyship's chamber. We've not seen this room before. The next time you enter boudoir, gain 10 steps. Next time you enter walk-in closet, gain 3 diamonds. And this would also give us another 5 steps for being a bedroom. A fancy room, yes. A not before seen room. What mysteries does it hold? Does it never end? Barbed wire, it looks like. Anything to do with the positioning of those barbs on the wire? Might need the magnifying glass on that, or it could just be nothing. Just a spiral of barbed wire. Ah, now this I think is the first globe I've not been able to spin. A fan of Alan Wake. Oh, haha, yes, her. The vault key, for fuck's sake! Now I need to draft the vault. The Queen! Found the Queen!
A woman?
Found a womanly Queen! Again, I don't know why it's important that I found a Queen. Thank you for the follow. Ladyship's... what's it called? The Ladyship's Chamber. Queen. So the only white piece we're missing, apart from the pawns, is the king. I don't have follower alerts on this channel. If you wanted to follow without being called out, then enjoy your lurk. If you do want to say hi, though, feel free. Avocado. Thank you for the follow. Lurking came with the raid a while ago. Well, welcome. Thank you again, like I say, for the follow. Yes. It is a good name. Now that's got a symbol on it there. It's locked. I can't just use a regular key for that, I guess. We have the lockpick kit. Can we not use that? Surely that's not a complicated lock. Can't do anything with the umbrella. Play the harp. I mean, someone's playing the harp, it sounds like. Okay. There's nothing to interact with on this. What does that symbol mean? Why is it important that I can close and open that? Fan of the globes, but these ones don't spin. How intriguing. Did you watch a lot of PB's playthrough of this, Avocado? I know she spent a long time on it. Okay, I'm going outside. What do I do about you? Can't imagine that has anything to do with the water level. Something that's holding that up? Sécurité, chapelle. Sheltered from the chapel, of course, yes. I've gone the wrong way. Well, it didn't cost me anything, at least. Oh, you can get into the fountain. Oh, what? Oh, okay, so that is what's making a wish then. I don't think I've made this many wishes though, have I? My wishes. That's kind of cool though. You can kind of save them for a future run if as you're making wishes. Oh my god, how far down does this go? There was a lot of water in the fountain. This isn't creepy in the slightest. The basement door is locked. Just a regular... The key does not fit! Oh, we need the basement key, do we? Oh, wow. Okay, that's a special door. Should probably have left them. Yep, don't know what I'm going to do with 25 quid now. We can go back into the gym. Can we get there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can draft one more room off the gym and hope that it's oh wait, hang on. Is that it's going to cost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can draft one more. Yeah, I'm counting the 2. So I think we can if we pull a, I mean, not that it would help. Maybe it would help if we pull a dining room off the gym. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Kitchen works too. We might. I think it might take us down to 0. Ooh. Let's find out. Chapel. Security. A bedroom also would do the job, yep. 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is going to be a 0. So I think it kind of has to be a bedroom. Aquarium would count. Aquarium is a bedroom. And now I want to drain it. The West Wing Hall, or the drawing room actually, yes. Because that lets us redraft. Poor fish, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's a contingency in place. Drawing room to roll for dining room, that's exactly what I was thinking. Is it worth? No, I want to redraft here, yeah, because I can't redraft in the other room. So redraw. Come on! Where's my bloody dining room? We get 10, 15 from the guest bedroom, though. Which is probably enough to get us back to the pump room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 it is. And then we can see what happens when we drain the aquarium. Guest bedroom, whatever, from... Yeah... Yes. I mean, this... Yeah, because this will give us 10. This will take us up to 19. Or 18, I guess. Go to nurse's station first. Yes. Yeah. I can't go there now, though. I have to do this first. Commissary's tempting, though, because we've got 25 quid. But if we don't get the steps, then we're fucked. The magnifying glass. Now I want to go back to that piece of paper in the boudoir. Not the boudoir, in the ladyship's chamber. Boudoir would be a big step boost. We do also have... I was wondering if the laundry will be any use to us. Not really. We need to get that electronic keycard, or... Oh shit, I've got an upgrade disc! Bugger. We need to go through security anyway. So I'll need to use that. We'll see what our options are here. Spread money. Weight room is a hard no. Although that said, kind of tempting to put it there just because we don't need to... Oh no, it's... I think it's going to do it anyway, even if we don't go in, isn't it? Just lavatory, not enter. Yeah, office is tempting though, because there's still a puzzle to solve, and I wouldn't mind taking a look at it. It's on draft, yeah. And that would then wipe us out to get us back to the nurse's station. I do have many, many gems. So if I did go in there, to get back it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can still get there with 3 steps remaining to the nurse's station. Can use the upgrade disc in the office as well, this is true. And we can run payroll, not that we need the money. Right, so surely there's something in this room that would have an indicator of a date of some kind. The parlour, interesting. Two wind-up keys, so you get 2 chances at it. Funeral parlour. Gems prize equal to the number of red rooms in your house. If you open an empty box in the funeral parlour, you lose 30 steps. Oh. I'm doing okay with the puzzles. I don't need 2 wind-up keys. I'm going to take the 3 gem prize, I think. Murder in the parlour. You took funeral parlour and never solved it again. Shit, really? Did it just ratchet up the difficulty? I'm going to take the just the straight up parlour. Or did you just not try solving it again? Good with shelter, that's true, yeah. I don't think there's anything to examine on there. I've noted the lowercase west here, and the lowercase bridge in the other note. I thought we'd see more of that by now, but I guess we haven't. What the hell is in this room that might give a indicator to a date? Because for the Christmas one, it wasn't just the Christmas day written down. It was a photo of Christmas. So is there anything here that could indicate a date? 2 of them there. Could it be a wedding date? Do I know the date of their wedding? That's a small gates. Oh. These are the statues that are in the foyer. So these are the statues of the people in the note. But what good does that do me? Oh, is that the king? That's the king. Fuck, I knew that all along. The king is in the office. Okay. Is that the king? Kings don't usually have that rounded bit on top. It is the king. I have a thought, but shush. Thank you. Thing is, I still can't interact with these. Even if I knew... One in black with the count. What would their positioning or their existence have to do with safe combination? The shelf number they're on, maybe? That feels like a bit of a stretch. There's nothing I can do about them. Are there repeats? There are repeats. Wait. Are there repeats? Yes, there are repeats. So I need to remember what Gates looks like. And the number of small ones of him there are in this room. Maybe. But that... I wonder if there's anything about the cranes as well. If we count small gates. Small gates. Okay, we have the foyer in this... Yeah, we do. Huh. And we need to go through the foundation anyway. So I could... see if I can see in there without... without actually using any steps. Right. So what are we doing now? We're going back to the pump room via the nurse's station. We'll need to come back this way anyway. So... running shoes in the gym! Well, I'll pick them up next time. I'm not going back in there now. Security. We don't have the upgrade disc anymore. We've just used it. Yes, fine. And then it's up through the dark room. This is right, yes. Pool. Dark room. Key. I know we did spread keys, and I haven't really been looking, and I just literally thought about that for a second then. Dark room. Passageway. Archives. Nurses station. Pump room. So, somewhere is a basement key. We did indeed make it. That's not right. How do I make this go away? Fountain is this one. This one. And the aquarium is number 3, so that's coming into this one here. So we need 5 units there? 6, okay. So I'd better drain the tank. No, drain the reserve tank. Four out of 10, 6 out of 10 did a respectable nod. An acceptable burp. Okay, so aquarium. Oops. Are we rating burps? Yeah. It's a thing that happens. I burp. So yes. You may rate my burps. Amy is the official one, but you can sway her, I suppose. Don't know how swayable Amy is. I'll allow you to join in. Okay, the aquarium is drained. So, is it worth topping up again? We're on 16 currently. We could be on 18. So yes, I think it is worth doing it. So, passageway, darkroom, den, pool, observatory, security, foundation, foyer, no, gym, aquarium. Look for keys on the way. I don't think it's going to matter because I think this is a one-way trip.
Peachy 3 Vibrator. Peachy 3 Vibrator. Peachy 3 Vibrator.
Interesting choice for text-to-speech there. We're not going to be able to get back. Damn that random voice. So I'm pretty sure this is a one-way trip. Depending on what wonders we find in the aquarium. With actual TTS, it would say Peachy 3 Vibrator. I see. Vibrator. I see. Yes. So dark room. Den. pool. Observatory? Yes. Security. Foundation. Now, is it worth... I think it is. I'm going to go into the foyer and take a good look at...
A man.
A man. I was in a different room and thought someone had got into our apartment. Right, where is Gates? Gates is here. He's the one with the horns. Okay. Still, what does that mean when we actually look at it in the hallway? Not in the hallway, in the office. Okay. We'll go to the aquarium. Pick up the running shoes. And see what has happened here. Well, not a lot. Screenshot is cheating? I've taken a few screenshots, so I think that's okay. I don't really know why draining the aquarium does me anything. Although that one does have an arrow pointing at it. I wonder if I could, like, break this with a sledgehammer. The archives are so...
A nugget of purest green!
That'll make writing down cheating too. I guess, maybe. It does say... It tells you to write stuff down. Okay. Something about the middle set of things in the archive, perhaps? Maybe there's a drawer that opens in them. Need to bear that in mind for next time. And maybe specifically the bottom drawer. I think I could have seen that with the water up, though. I don't think that means anything. Right then. What the fuck is going on here? 1 small gates. 2 small gates. 3 small gates. 3 small gates. Is it just 3? That's stupid. 3. No. 0, 0, 0, 3?
Now there are 2 of them.
Now there are 3 of them. That did jack shit. Because there is also a large gates. I mean, gates is on the safe. I don't know if that's just what that meant. I should probably have also looked at the other people, shouldn't I? And their what they look like.
It's quite big.
Oh, I mean, I guess it could be... It could be the quantity of each of them...
What's that got to do with my knob?
Well, exactly. It could be the quantity of each of them in red. I don't know why. It could be a 5-digit code. Why does the clue say about counting small gates, though? But this would not be a date either. I will ponder. There's a queen there as well. As in, okay. I will have a think, and in the meantime, I will laden you with ads. I will see you in 3 minutes. Goodbye.
But what about the poo?
Well, exactly. What about the poo? I've not had one. I haven't done a poo, I promise. I'm leaning towards there being something to do with the quantity of each of these statues. However, I should have looked at what the others looked like when I went back in the foyer, but I didn't. That said, though, I will make a note that there are 3 counts. Unless that's just a clue as to how you solve the rest of this puzzle, because his name is Count, and you count the others. Again, I know what the Queen looks like. I mean, we can probably brute force this if it is if it is that. There's only one Queen, I think.
Gaslight, gatekeep girl boss.
That was a great voice to say that in. So, I think this is... Oh god, I can't remember which one it is, but I'm just going to count him anyway. Also, he's a big one, so maybe, I don't know. Mustachioed man. 1. Oh. Big mustachioed man. 1. Oh, he's actually the only one of those. Can you play that again?
Gaslight, gatekeep girl boss.
Gatekeep girl boss. This kind of mustachioed man. 1. Oh no, there's another one of him there. Wait, is that the same? No, that's a different guy. Okay, this kind of guy. With the parting. 2. Okay, there's only 2 of him. And then who's the other one? This one. 1. There's only 1 of him as well. There's only 1 small one of him as well. Okay, so there's only 1 of each of them, apart from one of them has 2 and the count has 3. I'm pretty sure it starts with a 1. Possible? I don't know. Clear. 1, 2, 1, 1. No. 1, 1, 2, 1. No. 1, 1, 1, 2. No. One, 3, 2, 1, 1. I don't think it's gonna be a 5-digit one. Oh fuck. And this is about the... because there's no small one of him, which is the thing. Something there. I'm not quite... Wolfman's worked it out. Not quite. Can you read the whole clue, please? If I've got it correct. It says, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. What if you count the books next to the count? That is... I'm not taking suggestions right now, wrote Wolf. I'm trying to solve it myself. I don't know if you... I mean... I'm assuming you don't know. And you're guessing. I hope you don't know and you're guessing. It does seem like a lot of books. So there are more than 10 there. So I don't think that's a thing. But it's something I'm not going to try now because someone suggested it. Sorry. And there's also no books next to the Queen. But it says if, like, I think. You're guessing? Cool. Thank you for the clarification. I have a vague thought, but it is indeed very vague. It says I think it says, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Okay. I'm going to ask for a simple yes or no. Just a yes or no. Is that the right message? Have I worked that out correctly? If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. The message is correct. Okay, good. If we count small gates, eight dates crack 8 safes. So we could try mounting the gates for fun. We could indeed. I'm also very intrigued as to know where, like, obviously don't say. If we count small dates, 8. If we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Yes, that's the message. I also don't know where the other 6 safes are. I don't think I've seen any. Oh, 5 safes, I guess. I tried mounting the gates and only got some unfortunately placed splinters. Because if the other ones are dates, then this one... So I don't know if this one's maybe an outlier, or if this one is a date that... Or if the statues somehow make a date? I've got a couple of dates in other rooms. I'm just going to try them. I suspect there's one safe in this room. There are other safes in the other house. In the rest of the house. Don't want to distract you, but also can't say anything that helps with the puzzle. Yes, no help, please. I'm going to try 1122. I'm going to try 1952. I'm going to try 1951. And I'm going to try 1972. Which are years, not dates. So they almost certainly don't matter anyway. Found one in the attic, said 0412. Found one in the parlour that said 0512. Maybe that there are safes in those rooms that I've just not found. I would also try 0406, which is my birthday and the date that was on the thing. The column that apparently is so rare that hardly anyone gets it, so it's probably not that. Okay, I think this might be one for next time, because I ain't getting it today, I don't think. Did you find a solution to the other safes? I found... Yes. I found the 2 safes that I found. One of them, the solution was Christmas Day, and we worked that out because... Well, I worked that out. Because there was a photo of the safe being unwrapped on Christmas Day in the room that safe was in. And the other one was a time lock safe, and I guess the date for that safe was today's date, because you put in today's date. And then it opens. But I'm not seeing anything in here that would indicate a date. Maybe a wedding date based on this? But I can't remember if we've been told their wedding date. I don't think that's on the family tree, is it? The wedding date, maybe, but... And the only other thing we've got in here is this letter, which has nothing to do with dates, but does have statues of all of these people in the room. Count is the one that is not red. To unlock the saving blueprints, you need to redact it, or you can simply use our guide. Do the books have titles? The books on the shelves? Not that I can see. At least none that's... no, none that are visible. Okay, I will mull this, because there are some other things that we have available to do on another run. So I think this one ends here. There's nothing we can do. It's going to cost us more than 5 to get to any door. So I think this run is over. And there's nothing more in the aquarium after we drained it? Feels weird that you get nothing for doing that. Why would they put it in here if if it doesn't matter? Dig spots if I had a shovel. Something about that chest of drawers. Okay. Those poor fishies. Oh, they'll be back. They'll survive. Okay. There's nothing else in here. Read all this. We read this. Yes. Did you feed the fish? I don't have any fish food. Thank you for the follow. 12 followers away from 1,000, by the way. Just saying. 12 more followers and I get my big 100. Forgot how many zeros there were in 1,000. The fish have been sent to the kitchen, which I have not drafted today, frustratingly. Okay, run over. As I mentioned, Anonymous follows here. You can say hello if you want to, or you continue your lurk should you wish. As a new follower, you do get enough points for a sausage flash if you want to use that. Say hello, or you can save it for one of my other toys. 168 steps taken. 1 new room found. What new room was that? It was... Oh, of course, it's her ladyship's chamber. And that was date 2020 for 5,000. It's a very long day, wasn't it? That was our first run of the day. The opposite of yesterday. 3 out of 10. Yeah, it wasn't a great one, was it? Right, we have these burps are getting worse. I need to drink some more fizzy pop then, don't I? I'm drinking ginger beer at the moment. Oh, is that... Wait. Is that permanently drained now? Oh, not permanently. But... Oh, shit. Can I not make any wishes now that that's... Oh. Oh. That's a one-time thing? I wonder if I can do it if I refill it. Maybe I can't refill it. Right. The basement key will be somewhere. Hopefully we can draft the tomb. You refilled it to drain the aquarium. So what we've learned here is that the water pumping is permanent and does not reset each day. So actually, doing the reservoir would mean that we can then go exploring on the following morning, I think. Sucks! So actually you have indeed murdered those fish. Yes, it would appear so. Oopsie! The root cellar... I'm going to take the root cellar. Because I was intrigued about looking at this. There are no dates there at all. Okay. Don't suppose you want to give me a spade, do ya? No? Okay. Now, I don't know if... Because we did drain the reservoir and then filled it back up again. I don't know if it being drained did anything. I know I'm wasting a bunch of steps, but I want to look. Nothing there. Nothing around here. I need to get that gate open, I think, because I think that's where it is. We've got this in here. But this does nothing for us anymore. This gate is not open. That's not open. There's one more of these torches to light. I don't know what that's going to get me. That's boarded up. And this looks very similar to how it did before. Okay. Okay, then if we see the pump room then again, we'll drain the... Do you remember the 3 torch locations? These 3. I remember where I turned them on, yeah. I turned 1 on in the gem cavern, and then 2 in the outdoor room. 1 was in the schoolroom, and the other was in the one we've just been to, the root cellar. And I thought the other one would be there as well, given that 2 were, but I guess not. In fact, actually, now I think about it, it wouldn't surprise me if that... Oh, no, that's interesting. I thought maybe it would be related to the side of the house. But the 2 we opened on... 2 we turned on that side is turned on... I thought it would turn on the 2 on this side, but it hasn't. So maybe that's a nothing thing. Oh, God, sorry. That was not a good one. Right, well, we've used 12 steps already. So, let's begin with a storeroom. Look at all these dig spots. Give me a fucking shovel. It was disgusting. Foamy out of 10. Do I need to count them throughout the whole house? That's a big ask, isn't it? Observatory is tempting. Hallway, I think, is better, though. Oh, fuck it. This run's kind of... not a great one as it is anyway, because we've used 14 steps already, so I'm going to do the observatory. An early observatory, get this count up. And what does this give us today? Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. What does that mean? I don't know. Don't tell me. Special flowers? What a waste of a corridor if you put that there. Fuck it. I'm just gonna take the hallway closet. This might be a very quick run indeed. If we don't find something that works here. Well, it can't be the pantry. I'm gonna use the hallway here. That's boarded up. Ooh, parlor. For a 3-gem prize, let's see if it has substantially increased the difficulty. The true boxes are both empty. The false boxes are both true. Well, that can't be right, can it? The gems are in the blue box. The true boxes are both empty. The false boxes are both true? Well, that's got to be false then, doesn't it? Because they would be false. The gems are in the blue box. There's a meta strategy. You can just solve this quick. Shh. No, thank you. I'll save my thoughts for a moment. The false boxes are both true. So if this one is true, the gems are in the blue box. The true boxes are both empty. So that would be... false. The true boxes are both empty. That would work. If I pick the blue box, then that would be true. That would be false. Then it doesn't really matter what that one is. I think I know what you're gonna say, Hooded, and it is a thing that I have come to the conclusion of as well. Let me just open this first. I think it's blue. Yeah. If there's any combination of clues that only suggests one box, that only points to one box, then it's that one. Because, like, there would have been, like, this one said the gems are in the blue box, but there was nothing else to indicate which other one it would have been in. So, like, if they weren't in the blue box, you wouldn't be able to tell which one is which one they're in. So I think I'd already got there. And now we have 6 gems. And the run is not yet dead. It's got to be the spare room, otherwise the run is dead. Nothing to pick up here. No. The bedroom has to be the bedroom. Where were you last run? God damn it. If only one box mentions the contents of the box, only the one it singles out has the gems. Yes. But yes, generally I don't want to know any sort of strategy or hints or ways to bypass puzzles, because I'd like to learn it for myself. Chaos Minute is on! Channel point rewards reduced to 1 for a minute. Have at them. The passageway seems like a waste. I'm going to take the
Then lead onto the foundation. On the strategy to solve the puzzle, so yes, mighty too. Mighty too. Okay, into the foundation, then I think. Oh, have not seen dramatic entrance redeemed it with a Japanese name. Oh, there you go.
There's no statues in here. Miriam, hello. Did I see you coming during an ad break? I think I did, and then it didn't say hey, hello. Well, I know I've said hello. So hello.
Have you ever noticed the curious things one sees discarded by the roadside?
Oh, so many curious things. Gonna go chapapapole.
I wanted to draft the tomb, but I can't right now. The boudoir will give us steps, assuming that carries over, which I think it would. The nook would also lead on, but that's fine. Steps are fairly important right now. Let's see if it does carry over. It does not. Okay.
Oh, lesson learned. That Borp benefited from the pitch up. Oh, there's a gem in here.
Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss.
Girl boss. What would carry over? The effect, because it was the thing from the Her Ladyship's chamber that said the next time you draw the boudoir, you get a bunch of steps. And I thought it would carry over into the next run, but it does not. Not an Indian lady saying that. There are 1,500 voices available, and TTS picks one at random when it's redeemed. So I've just realised how low down in my frame I am. Sit up, shall we? Sit up straight. Posture check. West Wing Hall isn't terrible. Guest bedroom is also nice. Actually, yeah, I'll take the guest bedroom. Give me 10, Joanna. 10, Joanna. Ooh, where were you last run as well? God damn it. Okay, now we need to find security. I will draft off of here. I know I'm running out of money. That's fine.
Did you know light travels faster than sound? That's why some people appear bright until you hear them speak.
They love that one. Very good joke. Well done. Who was she? I don't know, but she was very loud. Okay, let's push on then, shall we? Where were you last run? My God. Dining room would give us options. It's quite far down. I'd rather not put the dining room there. Garage will give us 3 keys. I might... Oh, do I care about having the utility closet now? I don't need to turn power off for the things, for the security doors. And then we've got a door of the foundation. This would give us an extra 2 doors. Fuck it. I'm going to take the garage. I've read this note before. Anything else worth picking up? I don't think so. Okay, back to the foundation then. That's my last pound. The church has taken all my money.
It's time for my summer car.
Never. It will never be time for my summer car. Tithes leaving me broke. Oh, that's a risky library because we've got to have something that then definitely goes north. I think we've got to take the Great Hall. We've got 7 locked doors and 7 keys. I don't have the lockpick kit. Passageway I prefer. Why not just passageway? It's 2 gems. Prefer passageway further up. Looks like a great spot for a passageway. I prefer the passageway further up the ranks. Do get a lot of options though. I will put the passageway in. In future though, let me make the decision and then say, and then ask me why I wouldn't have done that. Otherwise, kind of feel like a little bit backseated. Security. I did say I wanted to put it in, so I will. Set the curity system to high. Might as well change offline mode to unlocked. Don't really think it's going to make a difference. A gem. Thank you.
Money, please.
Always had that unlocked as well, just in case. Yeah, just in case. We've got 7 keys. Yeah, I'll use one. Yeah, go on then. Go on then. Dark room. I see, now would have been a good time to have had the power, the utility closet. But never mind. Horrible, horrible room. Drawing room. 5 gems left. I know I'm running out of gems, but that's a pretty nice one to have. I'm going to go forward first. The quarry yard is always unlocked. The study. When drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans up to 8 times. We've only drafted the study once. And I do want to go back in there, I think. Black Queen always there? So we've solved that. Oh, unused pairings. L, L, D, R, N. L, L, D, R, N. I don't think that's anything. Does that mean anything? Just make a note just in case. I think... What does LLDRN stand for? London's last derelict railway noise. London's last derelict railway noise. I have a feeling that's actually just there to get you on the right track regarding how to solve the puzzle. But I did just wonder for a second whether it was anything to do with, like, removing those letters from the puzzle, and if you get anything for that, but I don't think so. We did read that. Oh, here's a safe. Oh. Okay, so we did see a safe in the study, but what would the date be? Anything I can think of is Thursday. By Thursday. Now, would that be so little time left? So little time left. Which does seem to indicate that he knew he was going to die. Don't know if I've made that connection before. Pulled off by Thursday. I might need to look at an actual calendar, because I have a thought. Because the year is 1993, I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's the Black Queen. Which is the Black Queen on the board here. But how do I... what's the importance? D8? I mean, there's no... No, because that's not going to be important at all, because they're always going to be the same place on the chessboard, aren't they? So how would they... There's only code to be had there. The only other black pieces we've found are a pawn in the walk-in closet and... Oh, we found two. Two black bishops and a black pawn. And a black king. A black queen, sorry. The problem is, if that was the king in the office, not black? Yes. No. No, I think that was a white king. If it was white or black, it was definitely white. I'm just wondering if you can use... But no, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Because it can't be... I was wondering if it was to do with the rank of the piece. On the board. To make the code, but it's all going to be either, if it's just, there are 4 black pieces that I've found, there may be more, but if the 4 black pieces that I've found, they'd all be on rank 8 or 7. I don't think that could be a safe code. It's also not a date. What date was that Thursday? If we know that we know that day 18 was November the 24th, and it's 1993. It's either 1993 or 1994. Oh my god, how do I select year? Oh, there we go. 1993. November the 24th was day 18. It's now... Well, hang on, it doesn't matter. It's 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So day 1 was Sunday the 7th. So the Thursday before that would have been the 4th of November. 11:04? That didn't work. 11:04. No. Was it 1994? Save code can be a date, or is it a real date for the game? Because last time I had to choose... Wait, hang on, is this... Do I need to not read this? Because this could potentially be a bit of a spoiler. Because I don't know what... I think I'm probably safe in not reading that message. Hang on, day 18 was November 24th. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thursday would have been the 3rd. Don't understand the good message, which is probably a good thing. Can we delete it anyway, please? So it's not distracting me. Thank you. Yes, sorry, odd regil. Just because I don't know what the message means. I didn't read it all. I will say this. I'm French, perhaps I'm not clear enough. So, I mean, I don't know how much you want me to tell you about what I've done. But the dates that I've had so far have been dates of the year. So it's been month and day. I found one of those dates based on a picture that I found in a room. I found one of those dates on... Well, one of those dates was today's date. In-game. Today's date in-game. But those are the only two I've cracked so far. What could this be? What could this date be? Is there anything in here? What was this? Oh, Coast and Cost. I'm almost certain it's either 1993 or 1994, which means that it would have been 0311 or 0411 would have been this Thursday, if it was the Thursday before. Have an idea? Hello, Naomi. Welcome. Good evening. How are you? Time's at 9:20. The boys in bed? They're sleeping soundly. So little time left. Angus is, Patrick is not. Have you got to the stage where Angus actually has like a proper bedtime now? A set bedtime? Or is it just whenever he's tired? What is that date going to be? By Thursday. But we don't know what day he wrote this. It's whenever he's tired, that's usually pretty consistent around 7:30, 8ish. Nice. Patrick is just whenever the fuck he feels like it. Was Angus the same at his age? What date could this be? No indication as to when he wrote this, other than it was in the week leading up to his death, I guess. I think we tried to put Angus to bed earlier, but we also relied on the tablet, which I don't think was a very good solution. Oops. So Patrick's going to be the one who is not going to be addicted to television and devices. Now it's easy to put Angus to bed first and wait till he's asleep before putting Patrick down. That's good. I mean, they're not all Christmas Day, are they? Hang on. Clear. No. Don't be silly. And what is the significance of the chessboard? Okay, this is a no from me for now, I think. Angus is the one that demands that I recite my 8 times table backwards from 800. Oh no. And do you know your 8 times table backwards from 800? Do I want to use a key here? Sure. Can redraft. Pantry, I think, is better. Do I want to redraft? I think I will. Like, none of these are desperately jumping out at me, and I have the option to redraft. The dining room. That's not a bad place for a dining room. I can redraft again with diamonds. I forgot about that. Doesn't need north, the dining room, which is a bit annoying. But, what's that on? 5? I'll put the dining room there. If I really think about it, but not going to lie, I have to use a calculator for some of them. We get to 600 and something before I gave up. You got that far? Wow. Treated myself to a cold brew pot, so trying it out. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have refreshing go-go juice. Well, that's a series of words that exists. Go-go juice, cold brew pot. Now, what is a cold brew pot? I know it's coffee related. Are you just having a pot of cold coffee now at 9:30 in the night? Or did you buy one with the intention of consuming it tomorrow? It's a shit freezer. Oh god. Oh god. I'm boxing myself in. I'm gonna go billiard room. I could have redrawn! I should have redrawn. That was careless. I've got 4 diamonds. Is there a thing to pick up here? Sometimes there is. No. And where the bloody hell are my security doors? I set it to high. 18. 4 plus and minus 15 is 4. 17 minus 6 is 11. Minus 4 is 7. Minus 5 is 2. Multiplied by 10 is 20. 10 plus 11 is 21. Minus 20 is 1. Times 15 is 15. Divided by 5 is 3. Divided by 1 is 3. A silver key leads to a room with many doors. It's a hug. It's a hug with an immersion filter in the middle. A hug? A mug with an immersion filter in the middle. Yeah, you brew for at least 8 hours in the fridge. Interesting. Jug? Maybe it's a jug. What word did Mo mean? I'm gonna use a regular... I mean, I could go back to the passageway, actually. See if I can draft the room without a key. Pretty sure he meant hug. Oh, we can draft without a key. That sucks, though. I'll have to redraw. That also sucks. I'll have to redraw. Corridor. That's a way out.
Treat yourself a round of jugs or hugs, tugs or bugs.
Treat yourself a round of all the Uggs. Refreshing chilled cuddles. Would legit be great in this heat. That's true, yeah. You need a refrigerated body pillow. You have a body pillow that can go in the fridge. This is guaranteed to be unlocked, which is nice. The wine cellar. God damn it! Why does that have to be here? I've not had the wine cellar yet, but I can't put it there if I want my run to continue. That's a corpse. Shh. What's for sale for my no pounds? Compass, shovel, sledgehammer. Shovel would be nice, considering there's meant to be holes everywhere. There's one there. Can't afford it, though. It's got to be the gym or a redraw. Shoes. Okay, this has opened up a little bit now. I'm going to take the East Wing Hall. And then I'm going to take a break because it's been an hour already. What the fuck is happening to time tonight? I will see you in 3 minutes. Goodbye.
Treat yourself a round of sausage.
A person.
Three, two, one. You're back in the room. Welcome back to my playthrough of Blueprints. Full house. Well done on the words game. Hello, Clef. Stream title reminded me of an old exchange from Bash. Why is it so cold in the computer lab? Because the computers work better in cool temperatures. Well, what did they do before air conditioning was invented? You're an idiot. What? Because...
A nugget of purest poo.
I'll be honest. I'm a little bit stunned by that one. Am I an idiot? Guy asking, how did they handle controlling computer temperatures before AC was invented? Guy asking. Oh, wait. How to handle computer temperatures before AC was invented. Why is it so cold in the computer lab, which was way before computers were invented? Yeah, I think it's maybe a little bit weird because we don't really have AC in the UK. So our computers all run fine without air conditioning. Obviously, like actual server rooms would probably be air conditioned. But, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, welcome back to Blueprints. And hello, Clef, welcome in. Sorry I didn't properly appreciate your story. But I hope you stick around. Here we are in Blueprints. We were on the East Wing Hall, got 15 steps left. If we can get to rank 8, then we can go back to the dining room and get some food. I thought it was funny. I'm sorry I didn't appreciate it properly. I guess speech jammed just punishment for not properly appreciating the details. I think we might take the dark room because when we can get on to rank NK, hopefully. We've got the key card and many keys, so that should do us nicely. It's gonna go dark, but whatever this room
You ready
is,
for this, Mr. Bacon?
I don't know. Popping noises or just you? I don't think so. Am I popping? I think it makes more sense to use... does it now? I'm wondering about when to use this silver key, because if I use it to my left here, then that opens up a nice area, but I don't know what I'm going to draft there. I'm just going to use a regular key, I think. I don't know what I'm drawing, but it's on rank 8, which is what's important. It's the larder. Is it called the larder? Pantry. And I get an apple. +2. Now 13 steps. No, 15 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to get to the dining room. A ladder. I'll draft this room. Oh, now that's a really good place to use a special key, I think, isn't it? Yes, it is. That's a lot of coins. The Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. I want that one because I've never had it before. And I think that's a good reason to have it. And it's got 4 doors? 4 maybe doors? Okay, and now... I mean, if we draft a second dining room, does that mean we can get another meal? I wonder. I'm not actually asking. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to go back to the dining room and pick up whatever is in there. Is there any item in here that I missed? Not that I can see. It's too dark. I'm fumbling around. And apparently this entire room is painted in Vanta black. There is no light that gets in here. East Wing, gym, commissary... Oh god, it's quite far away, isn't it? I thought I placed it really well. Well, not really well, but well enough. In fact, it's probably going to cost me as many steps to get there and eat as it actually is going to give me. Oh, hello, a coupon book. +10 if you have an aquarium, which I don't, but I'll take the 20. Does anyone here know anything about gardening? Ask your gardening... Pippin can't keep a cactus alive. Ask your gardening question. Okay. Call yourself a hobbit? Hobbits are meant to know all the gardening. Can I buy... Oh, not quite. I'm £1 short of a shovel. God damn it. Just want some recommendations for plants that are good to keep in pots outside. Mint. Isn't mint... Yeah, mint needs to stay in the pot, though, otherwise it's going to go everywhere. I'm led to believe that mint is a very invasive plant. What the hell is this? What does it mean? Okay, so I guess the challenge with this room is to approach it from every side and press the button, or at least from, yeah. And then that's going to open more things. How do I get into these ones, though? Then it's something for the middle button? I don't know. Either way, we can't... Well, I can try and get around the other side of this one. But at the moment, I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere. Here. These are all blocked. Okay, interesting. We're going 2 steps. That's exactly why I put this room down only twice. The Hall of Mirrors. For the puzzle. I wonder what you get for it. Yeah, I put the dining room too early. I learnt my lesson. Couldn't be asked. Fair enough. Don't know what this is. I'm going to draw it. Oh, the library. That's not a bad pull. It's a dead end, though. But there's a book for us. And an apple. Oh, shit. We just... Yes, okay. So we opened up into this room. Again. So actually, we can press another button here. Oh, crap. So now... Oh, bloody hell. So this is going to cost me a lot of steps. The History of Arindia, 2nd edition. This book was reviewed and cleared for publication by the Fen Airs Central Board of Education. Ooh, it has been edited to conform to our department's standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Censorship. Is that Detective Bon Margle? Took it out? And so did Mum. So it is 1993. Red card. I'd like you to meet my son, Bonathan. Okay, let's read it. Oh, fuck off. Oh, you bastard. Forward. Blank. Hang on. Yes, it works. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer known to the average citizen of the elder generation. We must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Ajira. Because that's what this needed. Channel points reduced to 1 for 6
seconds. Enjoy. Most historians mark the beginning of the first era.
Who knows why certain people say certain things?
Well, we simply don't know. Often noted this is Jerry, yes, sweet, by the ascension of the first king, whose name Oris would like to grace the burgeoning township of the crown.
Bonathan Fricks.
Bonathan Frakes, yeah.
Yes, it's Bonathan Frakes.
Can you remember the tallest man you've ever seen?
Yes, he was in Bowman with the Tesco Extra. He was very...
You ever visited a truck stop?
Nope. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent...
Panic.
Panic. Chaos panic. Bum, 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 bum. I can't say that one. It's beach jam. That's a nice poo.
That's a nice
poo.
Poo.
Oh, that one pleases me.
Poo. Poo.
He takes an intake of breath before he starts saying that one.
Poo.
Do you hear that? Poo.
Poo.
Hang on, let me mute my microphone.
Poo.
Does! Turns out there's actually someone on the other end recording all of these in real time.
Poo. 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 Poo.
Okay, well, I think I might save that sound.
But what about the poo?
What indeed about the...
Poo.
Poo. Anyway, we were reading an important document. Poo. The pooing.
Oris would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris, known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Electric Boogaloo.
Poo.
Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territories spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the century, a new kingdom was born. And this is an illustration of
Poo.
Second era. It was the fourth king who split their vast domain into 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest he granted the fields and the mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift. To the youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of the Arch Ares. Did you hear that? There was like a pre-burp? Something happened in my chest and then I burped? Do I get extra points for that one?
Poo.
A wild and untamed expanse at which, at the time...
It's a fucking slice of ham!
Maybe it was. Maybe it was a slice of ham. Haven't had a slice of ham today. Arch Ares, a wild and untamed expanse, which at the time was not as developed, but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter... the southern region of Iranu, a land steeped in tradition. Third era. As the second era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their land and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. I've not taken any of this in, still laughing about
poo. Poo.
Good, I'm glad. Yes, I may need to reread this. I'm starting to take it in now. I've started to calm down a little bit from the
poo.
The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the third era was defined by commerce between the 3 realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. Fourth era. Ooh! A letter? Baron this is from this is Detective Bonathan. Baron Sinclair, thank you so much for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status, so it means all the more that you are not only tolerant but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. Feels like we need a child to go with our man-woman person effects after all this
poo
giggling. And maybe you're right, yes. I am a child. We are returning with this letter the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I'd hoped. I'd heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and I was told by a reliable source that if a first edition and uncensored copy of the history of Arindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection, but perhaps I was misinformed. Pretty sure that was available for sale in the bookshop. Still, part of me thinks you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. A taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. Sure, that makes sense. If that is the case, then I say well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Bonathan Margle, Red Guard. Ah, you're one of them. I keep getting crackling sounds on my tablet. Just restarted the tablet and it's still happening. Oh no! Hopefully that's not a big... Are you using Bluetooth headphones? Maybe you got some interference on your Bluetooth. Anyway.
Pooh.
For the kingdom entered... Oh, sorry. As the kingdom entered the Fourth Era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desilets III was a... king who was often seen drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry and the court, but the masses as well. Desilets was renowned as the king of no one when he made the decision to move Ving Castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice, and were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. You didn't like that one, Amy? These voices planted the seed which took root in grand city of Fen, the era of ruin. After the passing of King Desilets III, the Fourth Era came to an abrupt... Can you not play the poo sound instead of the beeps? Can I play them both at the same time?
Pooh.
Yes, I can.
The king was often seen pooing. He was referred to as the King of Poo. The people were overjoyed with his taste of poo.
Thing is, Wolfman, you've now broken my play latest SFX button.
The king was often seen pooing. He was referred to as the King of Poo. The people were overjoyed with his taste of poo.
I'm pretty sure that I'm saving them all. I just need to find out where I'm saving them. Play latest TTS. Get latest TTS. It's in a variable. Latest TTS. Okay, there it is. Oh, yeah.
Poo.
Got another one. I prefer the first one, though. It's in Twitch. TTS. I'm assuming now which order. Oh, this is date stamp, so that's this one. Is it this one? I'm assuming it might be this one. Hang on, where's my... Stop! I'm trying to work out which one it is.
Poo.
Where is my stream deck? There it is. Is it this one?
Pooh.
Yes, it is. Sorry, we've got it back.
Pooh. Pooh.
Is that the right volume?
Pooh.
Yes. Cool. We've got our
Pooh
button back. Thankfully, the king died.
Pooh. Pooh. Pooh.
On the very next day, the 6th of October, the
Pooh.
Prince Leeson of Fen declared, put it much louder.
Pooh.
That's as loud as I can make it go without editing.
Pooh.
Is that loud enough for you? How loud is that?
Pooh.
It's not really that loud, is it? Imagine being the Pooh Prince. Pooh. I mean, that's definitely going to be a stream title, isn't it? Do you reckon I'd get more audience or less audience if I put Pooh Prince in my stream title? Because it rhymes with blue, and it's a funny word.
Pooh.
6th of October is my wedding anniversary.
Pooh.
Pooh. The
Pooh.
Prince Leeson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a
Pooh.
number of supporters due to the fact that Desolates IV shared
Pooh.
little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once a centre of splendour, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city streets, stained in red. The brutality... Now, okay, so they've just let all this in. This is what they want us to hear. I'm so curious to read the unedited version of this. Does it unlock a safe? The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbours. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Leeson to form a formidable army. Together they leveraged their political influence and favours to persuade the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favour, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried one in every 3 men. Prince Leeson himself added another number to the casualties. However, in death he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it the realm.
Amen.
The black flags had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honour of the fallen of Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. Huh. The current era. Today, the realms inherited by the three Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Iraja once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our people has grown, the connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realm serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past.
Pooh, 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 pooh.
For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth with the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children.
Pooh. Pooh.
You ready for this, Mr. Bacon?
Pooh.
Yes. Okay. We need to read the unedited version of that. Yes, we do. So we have closed it off. Oh no, we can still go off the East Hall. We've got 15 steps left. I'm going to go back through this way. Waste a few more. Because I can now press this button. But we can't get to there. Oh, there's a key here though. I'll have that. Anything else worth seeing? No. Okay, we can go off the East Hall, the East Wing Hall. Down to 9 steps. Looks like chocolate cake.
Pooh.
could have the workshop combine inventory items to create new items. Got 1 diamond to redraw with. And we have the first keycard door we've seen this run. I made a note of this one, didn't I? Kind of forgot about this one. What did it say? First words on the blank are true message. On the what? That's a really important word to be missing. I will say this though, I did start making a note of the first words of each of the music pages, and the last 3 are under 2 stones. Something is under 2 stones. But what and why? Play your carbs right. I think it's coming back tomorrow. I started counting yesterday, which means tomorrow we should have a play your carbs right. That doesn't work. I don't think any of these are going to combine. I don't have many items this run. Can't do the cloister. Can do the den. Keeps us alive a little bit. 8 steps left. Gets us another gem. A late den. We don't normally put a den in this late. Normally it's a very early room. Corridor is always unlocked. Leads onto the antechamber, not that we have opened it. But maybe we can have a multi-door room, like the passageway for 2 gems. Wipes us out. I was wondering about freezing my accounts. It means we start with an extra 4 quid tomorrow. Is it worth it? I kind of want to keep this going. I don't think we're going to get many more. So we only got 6 steps left, so we're not going to be able to get particularly far. It's a powered door. That's good. Oh, we can press this button as well. Fuck. Let me draft this. See what happens. Maybe it's a bedroom. Second time the drafting studio has come up. Second time we've not been able to afford it. Pantry would keep it alive. Gets us 4 quid. I'm just going to press these buttons first though. Opens up both of those. Oh shit. Oh, we can get the middle button? Oh, okay. Whoa, where am I going? Oh, lordy. What the fuck? What am I meant to do here? What is the importance of that going up? Because I can't go through any of these doors. There's nothing I can pick up. Maybe I need... Welcome to the upside down. It is indeed the upside down, unless I can get in this cupboard. Oh, I can. Ah, money. Hello. Oh, can I get them all? Oh, I see. Okay. You found a... Oh, I see. This is how you add the dupes. Okay. Would you like to permanently add an additional boudoir? Would I? It's a gem, I guess. Ooh. I mean, it's not a great room, is it? It's a bedroom. Kind of useful if you have the sleep mask. Okay. Permanent scares me, though. The Toudoir. I'll have another passageway. Yes, please. And then whatever that is there. You get an upgrade for it would be good. Yeah, maybe. Or if you get her ladyship's chamber. Oh, yes, that's a good point, actually. You're right. I didn't press this button yet. That opens up that door. Apparently there's something around here. Oh, there's a key. There we go. Lovely. This opens up. Oh, it closes that one. Oh, yes, because we already pressed that button. What about this one then? Opens up that one. Another key in here. Lovely. Again, we've only got 5 steps left, so I don't think it's going to go particularly far. That will then open up that one. Why can't I freeze my keys? That closes that one. Oh, of course, because they just slide up and down. So now that... Okay, so actually what I want to do is have one of these down. I understand now why... What determines access to it. But that should be... Is that down? No. So how do I make it go down? Now, Cognor, hello, it's been a while. Nice to see you. Hope you're good. I'm just curious. Oh, you can run underneath it as it closes. Okay. And piddling in. Lovely. Can open this cupboard now. A key. Not worth it. Doing fine. How about you? I'm doing all right. Embracing the warmth. Trying to get a good night's sleep in the hot weather. Struggling. Enjoying Blueprints. Fun game. It's a banana there. What does that give me? 3 steps? Okay. Might as well use one of my keys. Hallway would keep it alive. I might use the observatory though. I'm going to take the observatory. And... Oh, I can't because I don't have a gem. Okay, hallway it is then. There's something worth picking up here. There it is. £1. I did see that this is coming to Mac. So I can very easily see me doing a new playthrough of this on a plane. No gem, so it has to be the hallway closet, and that will end the run. But that is not a bad innings. And there is no way we can go off this. Now you give me the bloody sleep mask. God damn it. Not that I need it anyway. Great chance of finding items, thanks. Where were these at the start of the run? No reroll. Yep, had a did I have a reroll? Yes, I think I did. Shit. Well, it's over now. Decisions made. Okay. And I think that will be the end of the stream, because that's been 2... Oh, I've just got that one? Okay, thank you. Thank you for saving my sanity. 2 really big runs today. So different to the last stream, where we were very much struggling. I changed security to high and only got 1 door. Not fair. Fall asleep in the den. Don't think there's anything worth doing. I don't have the freezer. No. Oh well. Sleepy time. What time is it? 10 to... Oh, did I use my shoes? 10 to 7. Now it's sleepy time. I pushed myself and
Pooh
came out. A grand manor. Once again, picked up the root cellar. Once again, didn't find a shovel. I have made a couple of things in the workshop. I made something that makes... I made something that... something along the lines of a flamethrower, or something that that blasts light. Don't really know, can't really remember. Did think that I wanted to take that into the cave outside and didn't. Burning glass, that's what it was.
Pooh
Pooh.
Pooh 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 Pooh.
And I did not do that. So if I can make that again, then I might try that sometime. Oh, right, yeah, we had already put an observatory in. Okay, I see, gotcha. Oh, yeah, we actually got 2 passageways in that one, didn't we? Fine.
Is there a more important job than that of a teacher?
A child.
A child, apparently, is a more important job than that of a teacher. For what will the teachers do without the children? What is the point of the teachers without the children? Good. What is the cooldown on TTS? I don't think there is one, is there?
Pooh. Pooh.
Save and quit.
Fun day. Did you see that pop? So we'll say blobby, 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 blob, blob,
Poo poo.
poo, poo, blob, 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 poo, 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 blob, blobby, poo, pee, blob, 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 blobby, blob, blob, poo, 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 blob,
Pooh
blob, blobs of
Pooh.
blobby, blob, blob, blobby, blobby,
Boogie,
blobby. Boogie, that was a fun one.
Boogie boogie.
Boogie, boogie.
Hello, Obi Wanks. Thank you for the blobby voice. We are done for the day. Fun day. Felt productive. Made a breakthrough on the tomb, even though we haven't actually officially solved it yet. So we need to go down to the tomb, need to draft the tomb and go down. And feels like we made a couple of other things go on. Edging towards a solution in the office. Still not entirely sure what that's about, though. Need to go back to the music room and pick up those sheets and find out page number 5. The page number 5 is somewhere, but I don't know where. Before we go,
Made a break, Pooh.
made a break poo. Yes, we made poo. What? I'm tired. Before we go, there is a words game in progress. If you want to finish that, it's there. Level 12 you're on now, if you skipped 5 levels earlier. Loving watching someone else struggle, even as I did, even if it feels like I might burst sometimes. Yep, I've been there before. Very much been there before. One of these letters is fake, probably the X. But maybe not the X. We're going to play more of this tomorrow at 6 PM UK time. Thank you very much for all the follows today. Appreciated. Hope you're enjoying my content. That of it you've seen. And that you would come back tomorrow for more. Hello, Ellen. Don't know if you've been lurking. Have you just arrived or have you been lurking? Oh, I've got the word. Ah! Ah! Oh, almost purple. Just missed it. Spelled it wrong. D&D ran over. You're a D&D player. Nice. Are you a player or a DM? You have piqued certain ears in the chat. Lots of 4-letter words. Only your first campaign? You're a newbie. Nice. I've never really got into D&D as a player. I watch it sometimes on the Twitch. And in fact, on that note, why not do this? There is a... in fact, let me just continue on this one. There is a channel that a bunch of our friends run here called Table Story. That do a lot of D&D, table games.
Why not do this? Pull.
TTRPGs. So, if you like to watch that kind of thing, then go give Table Story a follow. You know them? They're brilliant? Nice. Yes, in fact, Pumpkinberry, who is one of the people who run a bunch of games, they raided us earlier. This isn't going well, is it? Says. Okay, we've got that one. Good. All letters are fake, says Merriam. It's not piss, no matter how much we want it to be. P must be fake. Yeah. If says is good but pays is not.
P-S-S.
Pay your say to you too. It's a T.
A fake P.
Woman. Why was that such? Why was that really going for the P's there? I can't speak. I need to go shopping tonight. Asda closes at 12. Oh well.
Piss.
The deepest piss there ever was.
Piss.
I might have to... I mean, I tell you what I should do. Should I?
Pissy poo poo. Pissy poo poo.
Sorry, let's get a clean one of that.
Pissy poo poo.
Thank you. Maybe I should... what is happening? Apparently we've just discovered that TTS is absolutely hilarious. After all this time, who knew? We're children, a lot of us. This is an accurate representation of the Twitch chat. Next stream for me will be tomorrow at 6 PM UK. We're going to continue our playthrough of Blueprints. Very, very much enjoying it. And more...
Pennies?
Pennies, text-to-speech, fun. I'm just wondering whether there's a way that I can automate uploading these sounds to...
Pissy poo poo, booby.
Discord as they happen. I will look into that. I've got a big catalogue now of hilarious TTS sounds
Prince
that we will add to our Poo Prince library. What is happening? Where are we going? I think it's going to be a trip over to Twiggy.
Buttock.
Raid. It's Twiggy. I will see you tomorrow for more Blueprints and hopefully...
Thank for pissy poopies and boobies. Bye.
You're welcome for the pissy poopies and boobies. There may well be the triumphant return of... what's the game that we play? Oh yeah, play your cards right.
Oily, boom boom.
A willy willy bum bum. Play your cards right. Play your carbs right. Hopefully coming back tomorrow. I will see you then for that. And Blueprints. I need to go away now. Bye bye.